Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Chop House. I am your host, J Mac Main.
I'm your co-host, CC.
I'm Jamar, Mr. F. That.
I'm Victoria Elizabeth.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ray.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Desiree again.
All right, and we are all in the building. So as you guys may have seen on Facebook, we do have a little award ceremony. That's why we are kind of dressed a little spiffy today. But, the Grammys was Sunday, so, we just decided to put our own twist to it, just to turn up a little bit. But before we get into all the good stuff, how was your weekend? What y'all had going on?
I was in these streets all weekend. I know they said outside is closed, but C was outside all weekend.
Okay.
I had to recover today. Like it was bad. I had to get much needed sleep. I needed a nap.
I feel like
my weekend
I was in where did I go? I was in South Carolina. Girls had a competition, so that's where I was.
I was inside.
Yeah, I was double tapping on their pics. I was definitely double tapping on their pics. I was like, ooh.
Pisces season. My birthday in 2 days, so I'm gonna be outside this week.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So sorry to hear that. My birthday's next week. Everybody tune up.
It's all good. Pisces season. We the rowdiest. We out here.
I wouldn't know. I'm an Aries, so I don't know what y'all be out here doing.
I hear that.
Right, Victoria,
my weekend was quiet. My weekend was very quiet.
Been alright. Oh, okay. My fault.
No, it's okay.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, don't feel bad. Mine's I worked. Oh no, matter of fact, I actually DJ'd a wedding on Saturday, and yesterday and Sunday I was just chilling. So
Max spiffy right now.
Yeah.
Right. Just missing his little bow tie.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it all up, but just a little something,
Word, that.
Get it. I'm gonna need a text message in a group text next time of an award show. We must dress to impress next time.
I mean,
he got fits. He got fits.
That's just me. I just, I'm extra. So, all right. So, before we get into all the fun stuff, let's get into our usual scheduled program. So, over the weekend, a school teacher, and I believe it was in Arkansas, I forgot where it was. So she made a student unclog the toilet with his bare hands. 5-year-old African-American male. So yeah, I know you parents are definitely outraged because me as a guy without kids, I'm outraged. And if I had a kid, it would even be 10 times more. But what do y'all think?
Shit, me as an uncle with nieces and nephews, I'd have went ham.
I look good in mugshot.
Issue.
I don't mind wearing gray, orange with 4 letters on the back.
So we would have a fucking
I was
issue.
looked off at her shit. For real.
I think I would have took a different approach.
What?
What approach?
I think I would have started like a whole movement behind it because I'm sure that's not the first time that, and I'm sure it's not the first time something like that's happened. Even the teacher's response was too relaxed, like.
Well, I think that it did happen to another student. Another teacher actually did do it to another student at that.
As I said, it was too relaxed. It happened in that school or it happened in the area. It was just too. I would have started like a march, full blown. We marching. We out here. Ciola about to get a street named after her because it's about to be a whole movement.
Yeah.
But what possesses you to make a 5-year, 6-year-old clean some shit out of the toilet with their bare hands?
Right.
Bitch, you would have ate that shit because I would have shoved that shit in your throat.
I
What the
just
fuck
can't
is she
imagine what was going through that 5-year-old's mind. You know,
Listen.
like
It didn't make no sense.
5-year-olds
It's a
don't even
traumatic
clean up after
experience.
themselves. Like 5-year-olds don't even
Yeah.
clean up their rooms. They don't clean up after themselves.
None of
You
that.
still, when you have a 5-year-old, you still assist your child in the bathroom.
First of all,
You know, you still.
my mom
Yeah.
teaches
So
5th grade. She has to tell her
am I
5th graders to wash their hands when they come out the bathroom.
I can just
So-
imagine the thought that was going through that child's mind. Like
like what? No, all right. So look, there's a difference between teaching them a lesson, right, and then degrading a child because you made him do it with his fingers. Like that, you could have did it
It
a
was
whole
degrading that
different
child.
way.
That was not teaching a lesson. That's not teaching a
Yes,
she
that's
was
not
degrading
teaching
that
a
child.
lesson
Yeah,
at
she was
all, man. Like,
she was taking out her issues on that child for sure. And
Yep.
unfortunately, he was probably not the only child she's done that to. And
right,
not
and
even
that's
that
why
kind of thing,
I
but it
said
was
what I
something
said.
else. Yeah.
I could beat her ass, and what am I doing? I'm gonna be in jail. She's still gonna be teaching. My child
Right.
probably gonna be relocated for safety reasons and purposes while it still go on and happen to another child. I would have just
Yeah.
made it a full blown thing. Like the school would have been tired of me. Like,
But I
the
think she
school,
tried to
the
put out an
counselors.
I think she tried to put out an apology.
How can
Of
you
course,
apologize
she
for
didn't
some
know
shit like that?
why
Like,
she
what's the
did it.
point?
What are you
There was no
sorry
That
for?
apology.
You
Man.
sorry
Yeah.
you got caught. You sorry it
She's
made the
white.
news.
It's
You
no
sorry
to
that people
apologize
know
at this
about
point.
it.
She's white. She's
There's
white.
no apology. We don't
And
want
all
your
they gonna
apology.
do,
We want justice.
they
Like,
gonna
we want
they
you
gonna pat
fired.
her on her back or slap her on her hand and say, "Don't do that again."
All that apology shit is it's just a way to say I was a dumbass these days. Like, and
I
people
just
just
feel
accept
like
that.
let a black
Like,
teacher had to do
no,
Yeah.
that to
fuck that.
a white child or a Chinese
Oh,
child.
please.
Because, you know, Chinese
Yeah.
is up here fighting back. Let that have happened.
Because
Yeah.
She would have not only been fired, her teacher's license would have been revoked as well. You ain't teaching nowhere else. You're not good with kids. That's
Absolutely,
like
I'm with you. I'm
that's
with you
like a
100%.
neglect charge. Let a
100%.
mother do that to her child. She's losing all her children. Like
That's
one
true.
I'm
one
suing
quarter
her.
ACS
I'm
said,
suing the school. I want to get paid off of this. I'm gonna start a movement like how you said.
yeah, them
See,
start
I'm
movement. I'm
doing
get a
all of
street,
that. All of
get
that
a clothing
stuff is
line, I'm
happening.
get all that. Yeah.
All
Because
of
it's
that.
like
This the thing.
Yeah.
How like all right. So I'm the type of parent, right? Whenever I go into a daycare, I'm you know looking around or whatever, to find a daycare for my child, shopping around basically. I found one that had cameras, right, in the classroom. Even though sometimes the teachers forget the cameras there, because I seen a teacher one time neglect my child because he was crying, and she kind of like went around him and kind of mushed him in a way. When I seen that, I went directly to the director and told her what I saw on that camera. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the cameras are recording, but they are live feed for me to see. And I told her what I saw. She's like, "Oh,
Right.
I'm sorry for that. I'll make sure we handle it." Yeah, let me see something. I used to watch some cameras at work every day. Like, so while I'm doing work, I got a little screen watching that camera just to see what she be doing with these children. Because that made me upset, just how she neglected my child and like just like bumped her.
Hell
Way.
yeah,
It's
that's
like,
crazy.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can only
I
imagine when the
honestly,
camera is not around.
My
What's going on?
coming to
Did
jump
you ever
her
have a
ass,
moment
too.
to speak with her though? Like, did you speak with
Nah,
her? Did you have a
I never
meeting with
did.
her?
I spoke to the
You
director.
didn't.
That was it.
Okay.
And I feel like I
I
was so
honestly
early as a
think
parent, so I took, I just did it that way. But now having, really being into this 4 years in, I would think different. This back when my son was like maybe 2 years old.
Yeah.
I honestly think that nothing. I have 3 kids. Nothing ever happened to my kids in daycare or school. But I always said it must be me. They must see me and was like, that fucking parent is not the one, not her. Like, we ain't gonna mess with her child because out of 3 kids, not one child, and not one child. And they all went to the same daycare, by the way, all 3 of my kids. So it's like not one kid. And I always said they must see the parents that interaction in the morning. They probably think you busy, you at work, you're not checking the cameras. No, sweetheart. I'm written up every day because I'm on my phone at work checking the cameras, sweetheart. And I'm telling my boss not to check the cameras. But I fully agree. I would have dead approached the teacher. Like, this is their problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to know, don't you ever do that again.
What state did that happen
Yeah.
in? What state was
I
that?
think it was Utah. Was it Utah?
White state.
Or was it
Or-
Albany?
A
Yeah.
Trump, a Trump
No,
It's not much of
think
it. I went
so.
to
It was
Salt Lake
Arkansas.
one time,
Arkansas.
like, and it's not.
I I think it was like a Albany school.
I was Arkansas.
Arkansas,
Okay,
okay.
so that's not University of Utah at all.
Okay, so that kind of,
Arkansas.
yeah. Let me tell
Makes
you,
sense.
things that are acceptable
But you know what's so
there.
crazy? You know, having kids and all my kids is not all of them, but 2 of them are school age.
Right.
What I noticed that these schools are still segregated. I don't know if anybody else noticed that who got kids in school. Like, there's no white kids in my kids' school. And you know, when you have kids in certain school in New York, your kids can't go to their outside zone school until high school.
Right.
Not elementary, not junior high, unless they're in a charter school. So it's like,
Exactly.
I've noticed the segregation, the segregation. It's even to the point where these teachers ain't even the best teachers. I'm arguing with teachers at parent-teacher conference. I'm like, well, where the fuck you get your education from? Because you can't build a child without even testing the child.
Well,
and I've noticed that public school is doing
they recruit certain educators to teach in certain neighborhoods. So they'll deem it an inner city school or an at-risk school, and they try to recruit newly graduated educators, those that don't have that much experience in the field, and they gain their experience there, and then they move on to, their private schools or whatever, and get paid a nice 6 figures and live happily ever after. So pretty much we're the test tube, we're the tryouts. So they don't know what the hell they're doing. They can even identify with the neighborhood, the students, the parents. They don't connect at all. So, I mean, it's that deficit.
So I got a question
for
y'all, right? I got a question for y'all. So if this is definitely, race plays a part in this, right? So my question for y'all is, what if she was the teacher? What if she was black?
It would still be unacceptable.
That's still not
the same results, right?
That would be.
She
would be fired.
She probably would have never made it out of school. I'm not gonna hold you. No, the real question is, what if it was in the hood?
Oh, they would have burst that shit off.
Whole school would have been gone.
Oh, what if she was
over
black?
100 kids out of this place, out of
shit wouldn't
school.
work either.
I would have never. People know where to do stuff.
If she was blue, I don't care what color she was. That shit wouldn't work. That shit wouldn't have been cool.
It wouldn't have flew no matter what color the teacher was. Honestly, and no matter what color the child was, neither. It wouldn't have flew no matter anything. Yeah, it ain't even about.
That's agreed.
The situation is definitely about color, but how will we have reacted? That don't even have a color. Like, that has no color. It would have just been a straight reaction. The grandmother, as you can see, was more outraged than her daughter.
Right.
Like, she was through the roof. Like, the daughter was just completely lost. She was like, I can't believe this happens to my child. But the grandmother, she was, oh no, we gonna do something about this. She done reached out to everybody who she needed to speak to. I read the article.
Yeah, it was crazy. I know because they were talking about it on the radio also, and while they was on the radio, I know one lady, she called in and she was like, "Yo, like, no lie, like, I'm calling the cops to let you know, like, yo, I head to the school, so y'all might as well meet me there because it's going down." So, and then they was saying, they was like, "Yo, if your answer or your response to this topic is violence, we will bring you. Nor are we going to say anything because that should be a response." You know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, this particular mother, she was real calm with it, but if it was any other parent, I'm sure that that teacher would have put it down.
I think the mother knows she has to handle that. Yeah, I think the mother knows in order to be heard, you have to really handle that in a delicate way. I tell people all the time, it's not what the other person do sometimes, it's how you handle the situation in order for you to be heard. You can't.
I don't agree.
A lot of people don't know how they will handle it until they're in that situation. So
exactly.
That's very true. That's very true.
But then once they're in that situation, it's like, I said this, but now let me do this. You get what I'm saying? So you can't, you can say what you're going to do, but if you're in that situation, it could be something totally different.
Yeah, I think that the mother has a little pause because of the area that she's in. If she was from New York, she would have a different reaction. She's in Arkansas, is isolated. The Black community is probably very small. She was probably intimidated to speak up. And, it's not an environment that supports, free speech and, standing up for yourself. And it's very, Arkansas is, and the only reason why I have any kind of inkling what's going on out there is because of a good friend. He is an air traffic controller. He's up there, and it's he's from Texas, but it's a different kind of culture, and it's not supportive of Black people at all, unfortunately.
Interesting. All right. So let's move on to the next topic. All right. So question, ladies and fellas, because not only one-sided. What's your go-to song after a breakup?
Hey, I got 4 of them, but I ain't gonna go first.
Who wants to go first?
I'm first. My
Who wants to go
preferred
first?
song is Big Sean. I don't fuck with you.
Yep.
That one.
Ooh,
I love that.
dang.
It's
It's
funny she
always
even said
Sundays.
Big Sean. Mine is
My
Big Sean. I'm single again.
Oh,
That one.
Mine is Trina, single again.
Oh yes.
Well, mine is from. But maybe what's a song that helped me get on my last breakup was Janae Aiko, Big Sean, None of Your Concern.
None of your concerns.
Oh, I love
Wait,
that
That's
song.
my second in line.
see, what's her name?
Oh, you're a sensitive guy.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah.
chill. Her name Janoki.
Janoki? Janoki.
Janoki.
It's who? What's her name?
Ain't her real name Janae?
Her name is
Janae.
Janae
It's Janae
Aiko.
Aiko.
Nah, her name
Janae
Janoki.
Aiko.
Her name Janoki. A
No
little weird
way.
name.
No way.
I be calling her
No
Janoki. I'm
way.
like, what's her name again? Janoki, right? Play her. I want to hear that. Fuck is that? I'm like, no, that's Janoki.
But then again, it depends on what type of breakup it is.
Yeah, I was about to say that because I might really love that nigga. So I might have to switch it to some Keisha Cole, something, maybe Monica. Sure.
You
Okay.
know,
Maybe
everybody goes-
Ashanti.
Nah.
most of the females go to Keisha Cole
Maybe
for the breakup.
Sierra.
They be
If
going
you leave me
through
for
it.
Becky, it's gonna be some Sierra.
All right, Jamal, who you got?
Mine depends on the breakup. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Mine, yeah, so it would depend on the breakup, right? But y'all know I'm done with the breakup.
I'm about to say, when the last time you broke
But,
up with somebody?
exactly.
The last time he broke up with
Look,
somebody,
the last time I broke up,
his wife might be like this.
the last time I broke up
What
was
is it? What was it?
No, the last time I broke up was with her at one point. You know how you had that breakup, you got that little break for like 2 months, then you back at it again? Yeah.
I don't know.
back then,
See, it's
my
always
go-to
one and
was-
done. One fight and we done forever. I'm over it now. Can't be out here getting
See, I don't be on it like
That's
that.
a long
You
time.
gotta let it breathe for a second and then come back to it. But my I got
about
4.
it.
Like I said, to me it depends on the breakup. So and how you broke up with that person. So I said Kanye West, Heartless,
Oh, heartless.
Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River,
Oh man.
Wow.
Aaliyah,
Really?
Dramatic.
I Care for You.
Okay.
Y'all know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I used to
Yeah, of course.
And my
Everybody
last
on here better know
go-to.
about some Aaliyah.
Yeah. My last go-to is Lauryn Hill, X Factor.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get
okay,
emotional.
okay.
He real
Okay.
emotional.
Yeah.
I thought
I be
Mr.
emotional. I be
Janae
emotional.
Aiko was
Emotional
emotional. It's
That
like,
was that.
I'm an emotional man. Okay.
He trying to
Pisces,
remember that
man.
relationship real bad.
All right, y'all. So we have some
The Lauryn
comments.
Hill one was a good one.
So Rashard says, "What's goody? Chop House is going on, Rashard."
Hey.
What's good?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? What's happening?
So he also says, depending on the breakup, but if it's officially done, Uncle Sam, I don't ever want to see you again. That's a dope one.
That's a good song right there. I forgot all about that one.
Me too.
I don't know that one.
That old school one right there.
You heard that right? Right, you need to listen to that song.
You gotta listen to
Oh,
that.
yeah,
We
I'm
gonna play it
gonna
after the
I'm
show.
all
Don't
about
log out.
music.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Trey
gonna play
Songz
that
can't
song.
be friends.
All right, Raven says Trey Songz
That's my
can't.
shit.
She
Yeah,
also
that's
says
fire.
Oh,
free.
good one.
forgot all about that.
If
Yeah,
it's a
Free.
breakup, Trey Songz, we be together. Okay. All right.
So
So,
it's not so.
huh?
Yeah, because some of these songs are like a breakup, but we're gonna get back together, and then some of these are just like a breakup. Like, see me?
Yeah, none of that. We out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you,
I
I'll be
ain't
done
supposed to
this
do
week.
that, man.
Got one time
It's
for
a
C.
dub.
All right. So since we're categorizing it that way, if it's like officially done for me, I got a rotation. So I got Neo Ain't Thinking About You. I got Neo Long Girl, and definitely Big Sean.
Oh, that's my jam.
Big Sean has to be in that rotation. If
Wait a
it's
minute,
a
which one?
break, Ain't Effing With You. That's a classic. I've never had an rotation after a breakup. Like that song helps you. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like that song. All right, so not only did I use that song on rotation, like when I broke up with my ex, like that was her ringtone, and it was so funny because like my brother, they was like, "Yo, send this song." I'm like, "Yeah." So yeah, when I'm over, it's a wrap. All right, John says one more Boyz II Men doing just fine.
Yes, love that song. Yes, that's on my playlist.
Why can't I remember that song? How does it
That's
go?
a good song. That's a really, really good song.
Sing it. You sing it, CZ.
Wow, y'all don't.
Come
Y'all
on,
want
see?
Y'all want
Come on,
to sing.
see?
C can't sing. C can't sing. I ain't gonna act like C can sing.
Please don't let C sing if C can't sing.
Wow, nah. C gonna sing now.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna play it for y'all after.
And if it's like a breakup, but I'm trying to get back with you, I got Neo, Make It Work, and Lloyd Player's Prayer. My joint.
Oh yeah, Players Crowd. What?
Yeah, that
I
was
can
my
see that one as if I'm trying to come back.
Yeah,
I don't really have one
Break
for
our
coming back. I don't
family
be
back
planning on
to
coming back.
Really?
You an Aries, man. Y'all be like
I'll be letting them
They
come back
crazy
to
as
me.
hell.
They always come back. Once you got it, they always come back. I don't be coming back. I be acting like I'm coming back.
Right. You be acting like you coming back.
Oh yeah, can't forget Ideal Get Gone. Oh. Okay.
He got some fires. He thinking of
Yeah,
some fires.
Okay, he musical. Okay, Barbara, you real musical. Let me see you. Got some joints.
And what about Rashad? I got another one for you. What about what's the name of that song? No More Ruffins.
Yeah.
Cool.
I listen to No Scrubs.
What song is it?
Ruffins, No More.
Might turn on some No
I didn't hear the
Scrubs.
song, you guys. What's the song?
Just for
That
culture.
no more shopping spree.
No more late night creeps.
That
No
that
more VIPs. No more dough. Not the dough. He took the dough off the table.
all that.
Alright,
He can't even
Rashad
pick it
said
no more.
He said R&B is life. Yeah, bro. R&B is
Absolutely.
R&B is definitely life. Absolutely.
Word.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Like I prefer R&B over hip hop. It depends on the mood. Like I may have my moments where I want to listen to hip hop, but on a regular 9 out of 10, I'm going for R&B.
Word. Respectfully.
You're right.
I feel like a lot of Summer Walker. It's always on my playlist, and she just pops up as soon as I put on Pandora. She just first in line.
Talk
Like,
about it. Yeah. I love some
it's to the
summer. I
point
love
where
some
the baby know
summer.
the songs now. Now the baby know the songs. Like,
Yeah, summer is always on.
I'm like,
That's probably my
Janoki.
go-to.
Oh,
Summer always on.
and your girl,
She disappointed me as an artist.
your girl Janoki album just dropped on Friday.
Oh,
It dropped on Friday?
Yeah, she had an album that just came out this past
I'm not really feeling it. I think it has to grow on me.
I heard
What drop? What drop?
Janae Aiko.
It's the Janae album?
Oh,
You talking about the old joint. You
I
talking about the
wasn't feeling
old
that.
joint.
That
That's what
no,
turned
he
me
said
on
it's
to
a new
her.
one.
It's
No, it's not new. You talking about selling souls, right?
Oh, I'll tell you right now, 'cause I just downloaded it.
Yeah, she
Selling
tweeted about it.
Souls.
Said it was a re-release.
Yes, Selling Souls was a mixtape she
Oh.
released back in 2014. That's what turned me on to her.
I knew that. So
And she got
testing,
two other mixtapes.
I was
That's why I'm
testing.
like, damn, she got a new album.
That Stranger
Yeah,
song
good.
was nice, but that other drum on all that. I mean, the rest of the album on all that good.
Yeah, Stranger was like the that was the single off of this joint, but this was the first. This came out in 2011. The second mixtape she dropped is better than this, and she
Okay.
stayed with the whole Selling Souls. Then the other one was called Sold Out. You know what I mean, like Sell Out, like that. And then the
Okay.
last one was something. So, but yeah,
I think I like
this
Sell
one was
Out.
alright. Yeah, Sold Out was like really when people got on her. That was 14.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah, I'm
crazy
looking
how
at it right now.
it's crazy how she came out with The Worst, like that was her debut song, and everybody's like, okay, and she went from that to
Three. She had 3:11 a.m. What was it called 3 a.m. She had a song called 3 a.m. or something. 3:11 a.m. Let me see if I can find it. 3:16 a.m. That's what it was called.
It's
that was on. Nah, that was on the second one. The one I said released in 14.
Okay.
Yeah, check that out. That came out around the time The Worst came out.
Oh yeah, The Worst was, and at first when I first heard The Worst, I was like, then it kind of grew on me, and I was like, yo, this song is fire. Then I found it was something. I was like, wait, oh snap, all right. So
even though her style was built already, a lot of people follow her format, bro. Like a lot of these artists now have followed Jhené Aiko's format.
Right, I can see that. Definitely see that. All right, are you guys ready for the attraction of the night? I should say.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Make it happen.
All right. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever Chop House Awards. Now, we know the Grammys was this Sunday, but this is our version of the Grammys with our own little Chop House twist to it. Now, our Grammys are brought to you in part by Liquid Ink Gold. If you're not grinning and you're upset, Liquid Ink Gold to get you winning. We got you. So,
all right.
I can't.
He got a whole sponsor commercial.
Do y'all see him pushing my product? I love him. I just do. I love him.
All right, so our first award, we're going to bring Desiree to the stage. Desiree, you are presenting. You know what you're presenting, Desiree. Let's bring it to the stage. All right, my bad. All right, so Desiree will be presenting the first award. Desiree was. All right, so this award goes to the best female R&B group.
Yeah. So do you want me to give who y'all had and then give the answer?
No, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it and then you can give the answer after.
Okay, so for the best female R&B group, the answer that was, I guess the answer that won was Destiny's Child.
I gotta start reading my text messages more.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, it keeps muting my mic. I don't know why. I don't know.
That was me, my bad.
Stop muting me. Dang.
Help himself.
It was the best R&B group. The winner was Destiny's Child.
Hey.
And
Of course.
I feel some type of way about that.
Oh.
I don't like that answer at all.
Really?
Why not?
Because it which Destiny's Child? Because they don't went through like 3 groups. So which group?
Okay, Kanye.
Of course,
Because
the three.
I was really rocking with
Three that everybody knows.
like
The three that
Exactly,
everybody
so
knows, not the we still love
I ain't
Latoya
like
though.
that.
But
So
the three that
DC3.
everybody knows.
DC3. Got it.
DC3, right. DC3.
So y'all like the last group.
I like TLC.
So that, okay,
Absolutely.
so that,
I mean, I like the first group too, but if I gotta pick
I
one,
love TLC.
it's
I feel
DC3.
like,
Yeah.
no, TLC is way above that category.
Agree.
Like, if I had to choose, I would listen to TLC all day before I listen to Destiny's Child.
Really?
Yeah,
But
absolutely. Same.
The best female R&B group. They all are. Clap, clap.
Okay.
So
All right, hold on. We got some comments. So Rashad says, business suit and sponsors, Chop House doing it big tonight. Yes, we are, brother. We are doing it big. All the way big.
We out here. We out here.
All right. Rashad said, wait, was the artist selection based on errors?
that is a good question. I don't know, Rashad. I don't know.
No.
He never gets to pick. I just be
I
like,
don't know.
okay,
That's
I gotta
right.
read my text better.
All right. So,
I guess majority wins.
Funny.
yeah,
Funny.
in this case, I guess. All right. So, for our next presenter, we have Mr. Ray.
Yay.
It's your boy. It's me. It's me. What's
Okay.
Hey, Gory, I don't make you better score that. Like that.
So Ray, which category are you presenting tonight?
So I'm presenting best female rapper.
Best female rapper. All right. And
So he keeps muting everybody.
So, although we have a list of talented ladies, absolutely talented, every one of them, we all know who the GOAT is. Nicki Minaj, of course. That's
Nicki
the winner.
Minaj.
Absolutely, my favorite female rapper. You know,
Right.
the GOAT. You know, she out here laying it down. Don't hold it up. I'm pretty sure everybody already knew that. Who's some of y'all favorites? I don't know if everybody on here is a Nicki fan or not, because I'm definitely a Nicki fan.
I'm a Nicki fan. Everybody else in that category
Everybody
is
feeling
influenced by
Nicki.
Nicki. She was influenced by Nicki, Sweetie, Mulatto. I mean, they're little Nickies. So yeah.
Wow. I'm not a little Nicki over here, but okay.
I don't know. You know something? Okay. So I feel like a lot of people. Well, no, I can't even say a lot of people are little Nickies. I won't say that because Sweetie is really different. I really like Meg. Meg is different too. Cardi, I like Cardi. Don't get me wrong, but Cardi don't spit hard enough for me. Like she don't. Her words don't.
Sometimes she does.
Really make
I pick
sense.
Mulatto.
Like that Up
That's
song,
loud.
everybody going crazy over that Up song, but those bars are mediocre as fuck.
Yeah. Her pink
They
game
are
is
Cardi
very-
going
not
crazy on that song.
on par with Nicki.
That's
The
not
pink
Nicki.
game
I
is
mean,
not
that's not Cardi. Cardi could have did way better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke
Absolutely,
about
come on
this
now.
before.
But everything that Nicki drops slaps.
It's done.
Facts.
The
I know
bar,
we did, but
we
you know, what I'm
there.
saying? I just gotta be making
We
it clear that Nicki is that girl out here.
The bar.
I
Right.
just
we
want
She
there.
everybody
is.
to know, like, Nicki is that girl.
Is she? Yeah.
You know. Thank you guys for letting me present to you tonight.
All right. So we do have a couple comments. So Rashad says, how is Total not in that category? Getting that it looks like most of the artists from the category were from the 90s and 2000s.
Total still won the one,
Mm.
so it don't even matter. Total won the one up
I
against
don't know. I wouldn't have put
TLC.
Total in that. I don't
Alright.
really like so much.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put Total in
That's
there
my
either.
cousin. What's up, cousin?
And he's going to choose Nicki. I already know.
Yes, he's a barb.
I just be feeling like I have to
As
choose
long as
Nicki
you- as long as
because
you
I'm
know.
from Queens. I just be feeling like I have to choose Nicki because I'm from Queens.
No, you don't have to.
But
Nah,
people
you don't
expect
have
I mean,
to.
nobody
respect
giving it up like Nicki,
when
though.
I say I'm not really a Nicki fan, people be just ready to shoot me. I'm like, bitch,
Nah, you don't
I'm not
got
a Nicki
to.
fan. I'm
Girl,
a
but
fan,
that's
but
like-
I'm not a fan. I just respect her music. Is that
That's
more
like-
appropriate to say?
But that's even
Like-
like living in Atlanta. When you hear a nigga and he be like, "Oh, you ain't no Future friend. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? I don't like Future."
Wow, I love Future. I love his voice and
I
everything.
don't like Future either.
I love his voice.
Like he's annoying. He's annoying. Like his voice is annoying. Period. I don't care.
I think I just like Future
Yeah,
swag.
yeah.
He
What
got
you
that
talking about?
Atlanta swag to me. It's the Atlanta swag for me. I don't know what it is. Like I just love Future. Like I don't know. It's definitely the swag because it's really not his music.
Right. I think that you just like the way he looking.
I don't like the way he look. No, you said that wrong. He don't like the way he look, but he like his swag. He like his swag. I respect it.
Got
Like
you.
I just it's his whole aura, you know. But that's like that with like Offset too. Music wise, but
Right.
I like his performance. I like his present. Oh, somebody said Future trash.
Go Escobar Alice. He said Future's trash.
Okay, Escobar. Tell us how you really feel.
It's the private comments.
Big fact. I agree. I agree.
So for our next presenter, we have Victoria.
Oh, here I am.
So,
So yeah.
so what category?
Are we doing the best dancer?
Best dancer. All right, let's get to it.
Right now.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
This category about to be.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, that was
Okay. So nominees for best dancer: Beyonce, Ciara, Usher, and Chris Brown. And the winner is, let me see here. Looks like it's Chris Brown. Which rightfully
Of
so.
course. That would be nice.
I guess we.
Right,
Y'all know Beehive gonna come shut us down.
It could
Y'all know
come.
Beehive.
I mean,
They don't play. Like
B is very
Y'all
choreographed.
biased.
CB is natural. Like I could tell that he
Yeah.
got that just that natural body movement. You know what I'm saying? Like
Chris Brown gonna do his
CB,
own shit.
yeah.
I don't
Chris
know.
Brown.
I mean,
Chris
I
Brown
think
look like
Ciara
he
got
just
it.
give his
He doesn't need
background
Barbie, but he
dancers
do
like
his own shit.
Listen.
Don't do him like
he
that.
like he got cues with his dancers. Like y'all know what move that is. That we doing that one tonight. I know we practiced
Right.
another one,
Exactly.
but we doing that
Right.
one.
Yeah,
Y'all know
see
what
so
I'm
the
out of
colors.
those three, man,
Yeah.
all Chris Brown out of those three, and then Ciara is over Beyonce in my opinion.
Yeah, Sierra.
Oh wow.
Ciara over all of them.
Beyonce. Yeah.
Go outside my vest tomorrow. Y'all know them Beehive.
F that. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
Yeah, the Beehive.
That boy is
but it's
too
all
Hey,
good.
natural.
hey, they probably got one
Beyonce,
listening right now.
Sierra really,
Beyonce
Beyonce
better
gets taught how
rehearse
to
like
dance.
8 months in advance, you know, like for her
Beyonce
moves.
is very
Listen.
choreographed. She's very choreographed. She's
Yes,
gonna give you a show.
exactly.
You could put Ciara over there with Chris Brown. She like a freelance dancer. She just be dancing on
Yeah.
her Instagram just because it's a Tuesday.
But
Pregnant at
that's
all.
Chris Brown.
Dropping it
That's
low,
why Chris
pregnant at
Brown
all.
beats both of them, though. That's why I said Chris Brown beats
Exactly.
both of them, because
I
he
can
can do
understand the Chris
choreographed stuff as well as he does his free stuff.
But he's very diverse too, so ain't no telling what you gonna get from
He
Chris.
is. Yep, he is very,
Yeah,
very,
you're
very
definitely right.
Ain't no telling what you gonna get
All right, so let's touch the comments real quick.
from Chris.
All right, so Esco says, why Usher not in it? Usher's
So
in
we
there,
got
bro.
Usher was there.
Usher was. That's
Put him
why.
out there and ring.
What?
Or,
That didn't like.
Stevie Martin
Hey,
shows the most diversity, which is true. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Ciara definitely came a close second. I kind of like, and I'm surprised they didn't have Amari on in that category.
Marion,
Come on,
absolutely.
twin.
Oh, Mario.
I was waiting to see if O was gonna pop out. I'm like, oh, they put O in
Nah.
there.
He didn't do the same reading.
Oh, it's nice.
That's the pop
Yo, y'all better
king.
go watch
Like
some old
he popping
videos.
lock real quick.
Yeah, Amari is definitely the
I think it was just a little disrespectful. We didn't put O in there. We didn't have to pick.
I mean, honestly,
But don't sleep on him.
I was thinking about Genuine too. I forgot about Genuine. And what I
Oh,
should
you could have left Genuine ass out. I mean,
No,
when the last time he was
right.
across the
We don't
street
know.
doing it.
Right.
Exactly.
Even when he performed Pony, he's stiff as a board. Like, it's okay, Genuine. I seen you at your prime. No, we
Yeah,
don't
he's
need no
not as
thing.
nice. He's not as defined as the other ones, but he could
You
have
gotta lay
stayed
off
out.
the
You're right.
alcohol. You gotta lay off.
All right. So, for our next presenter, we have Mr. F. That himself.
Yes,
Right.
sir. So I got two. So I'm doing the first one first. Is that what I'm doing?
Which one you want to do first? Let me know.
We're gonna go with we're gonna do something exciting. So we're gonna go best couple no longer together.
Okay. All right. And
Best
here are
couple.
the nominees.
Nominees. I miss Ashanti and Nelly together. But go ahead.
Those were some of the best couples I've seen that's not together anymore. We had Diddy and J-Lo. It was Usher and Chili, Chris Brown and Rihanna, Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. Some of these didn't end as well as the others. Nelly and Ashanti. And the winner is Usher and Chili.
Hey.
Big bags, yes. Big bag,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
Who
the
was
right
it?
there. Usher and Chili.
Yes.
Perfect.
That relationship they
Perfect.
had,
That's
oh my
exactly what I wanted to
God.
win.
Yeah, when they broke up, it was
That's
like
exactly what I wanted to win.
everybody broke up. Like it was.
Everybody broke
Yeah.
up, yeah. 'cause it was
We
just
felt
like,
that
damn.
exactly. We felt that. Yeah.
And that's when them confessions, man, what?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, he gave us some R. Kelly on them confessions, you know.
Oh yeah.
It was a whole story
yeah.
behind that. It was a whole story.
Most definitely.
All right. So let's touch the comments real quick. All right. So Rashad says, I thought Jay would have added Marion just off this point to practice his move when he was part of the dance company.
Damn.
Is that fact? Is it true?
Bringing up old stuff. What happened? You know
That
what?
would have been a good one too.
They was together for like
That would
2
have been a good
seconds.
one
I
too,
didn't
because
even
they was
know.
really in love.
Yeah. I guess that one was more surprising. They was like, wait, how'd you get Janet?
After watching Bobby's Brown's movie, I look at Janet completely
Oh, that
different
movie.
now. I don't know. Girl, you was out here fucking Bobby? No.
Oh man.
Well, he was that guy. Like back in the day, he was that dude. Like people wanted to get close to him. Body.
Bobby is still the king of R&B. See, you know Whitney gone. He needs C. He needs C to keep pushing him. You know.
JD and Janet wasn't all that though. I see he said JD and Janet though. I wasn't really.
Yeah.
Wasn't a fan. Yeah, that looked like a thing.
Yeah, I
for the time
wasn't.
being. Oh, what about
I wasn't a big fan of them either.
Oh, you know who you could have had on the list, Jay? Back in the day, Justin Timberlake and what's her name? Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
They dated.
Oh shit!
What about
Britney-
Somebody said they dated. Who said that? Who said they dated?
C said that. C
You
said
didn't
that.
know that?
That was.
No,
See, you didn't know that.
no, I wasn't really, on it
That was.
like that to be watching them. It was so much other great stuff going on that era. I don't think I gave a damn. Like I had to
That's why
appreciate
they
the
was so-
R&B of that
That
moment.
was
I
back
couldn't
when
worry
he
about
was
who was
in sync.
Yeah,
I
man,
even
that was a good group right there. Like them together, they was a good couple. Oh, I was here for Future and Sierra too, though. I was here for that too.
I even forgot Ciara and Bow Wow also.
Oh, you ain't forget them. That's
I
not
like them
even
when they was
needed.
together. I was like them when they were together.
All right. Oh man. All right. So our next category, our next presenter coming back to the stage, we have Desiree. Hi, Desiree. What category you?
Man, fuck y'all. I'm sick.
Huh?
I have best record label.
All right.
Oh, this is
Best
gonna
record
be
label.
interesting. Oh my.
So get the nominees.
You got Bad Boys. You got G Unit and Young Money.
All right, Desiree, who we have as a winner?
All right, so for the winner, y'all chose Bad Boys.
Cause it's Bad Boys for life.
Bad boy.
I'm out to play.
All right.
I do
So
my bottles.
Right. And I feel like Diddy did his thing. Diddy did his thing. He did.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he
holding
made
that
the
spot down.
foundation.
He did. Diddy
made the
had.
foundation.
Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna know about Bad Boys.
So nobody
Diddy
fuck
did a
with
great
Death Row.
job.
Bro,
said
out
who?
of the joints he gave
Nah,
us,
I ain't fuck with
Yeah,
Death
ain't
Row.
nobody finna
I ain't
fuck
fuck with
with
Death Row.
I obviously do.
yeah, we kind of scared of bro.
out of the joints
Think
you
everybody
gave us, the
was-
nominees, then yeah, out of those, then I would chose Bad Boy. But
I think respectfully, we just gotta choose Bad Boy. He gave us too many hits, too many eras.
man,
He was just
and
pumping
still-
out
and
hit
still
after
doing
hit
it.
after hit. Still doing it.
Everybody
honestly.
wanted to be down with that squad. It's true. Yeah.
now
He was a good
Yeah.
promoter. He was always a good promoter. He'll promote the shit out you. Even
Now,
if
he
it was
would've said-
trash,
if Cash
it was getting
Money would
promoted.
have been in this, then I would have said Cash Money probably. But
Well, that's still
you know.
well. If you're gonna compare, if you're gonna say Cash Money, you can also say Young Money, because with that, it's just like, some of them broke off and
Yeah,
did their
you
own
can
thing,
count them
but
as one.
technically y'all are still
That's true. That's an extension.
related. So
So,
you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
really
but
say
see, Cash
money.
Money was the label over Young Money. That's why if it was Cash Money, I would have
Exactly.
included Young Money in that, and that's why I would have chose
Exactly.
them. But
That's
when you
Little
say
Wayne's
Young Money,
spinoff record label, right?
yeah, that's his
Yeah,
own like that's his
that's his own label.
extension label. So if you say
I
them by
always respected his
themselves,
movement business wise. I always respected the movement business wise.
yeah,
He saw the potential in his artists. He saw the money
Oh,
behind
he's
his
a business.
artists,
He's gonna make money.
and he definitely was like, you know what, Birdman, you can get a percentage, but you ain't gonna eat off my artist. Like, even though he still had to fight for his rights at the end, you know, but
Yeah.
Right.
that just goes to show
Yeah.
in business management, you really need to read your contracts. Like, that's been going on since the beginning of time with music. You need to learn how to read. And if you can't read, you need to find you a lawyer and a team that know how to read for you and pay them
Yeah.
well so they don't make those errors. Which
You
they
know
get
they
in
always have a
music
line that
history.
says interpreter. It says
It's
signs
the
if your
fine print
interpreter
you need
can
your
read.
lawyers to
No,
read. It will be the fine
true.
print you need your lawyers
And
to read.
there's a lot of legal lingo that
Yeah,
goes into those contracts that, some people are familiar with. So yeah, you can definitely get
agreed.
bamboozled very easily. You know?
I chose Bad Boy because Bad Boy over different genres of music had things locked. So R&B they had it locked, rap
Yeah.
they had it locked at one point. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
would
so
say
they
Bad
touched
Boy
everything.
because I say Bad Boy because they changed music. Period. They came out with different sounds. It was always something different. It wasn't just one type of artist on Bad Boy. It was
hmm
multiple. It was different types, different styles, different.
Yeah, because Diddy saw what Andre Pharrell did for Uptown Records, and he took the ball and ran with it, and he did it. He laid a beautiful, beautiful foundation that I feel
I
like
mean,
other
even though he
artists
signed
still
all his
can imitate
artists,
now.
yeah, definitely. Even though he signed all his artists into some crazy ass contracts, I'm always gonna respect the movement over there, Bad Boy.
Yeah.
All right,
Even
so we
though
have,
most of his artists went crazy,
all right, so we have some comments. So Rashad said that's what brothers look forward to. Yeah, thanks, bro. Britney Spears was the reason behind Cry Me a River. What happened to So So Def?
And they was deaf too. I mean, it was
They was okay.
Think about the artists they had. It wasn't enough.
Ruthless Records.
Yeah, Ruthless Records. That was
yeah, because they don't have that.
And you didn't put No Limit neither. I've noticed.
Now No Limit. That's a competitor.
Some people had to get left off the cut.
Shit happens. You got to be a better promoter to make the cut. It is what it is.
Exactly. All right. For our next presenter,
We the No Limit Soldier.
I am Raekwon.
It's your boy.
All right, Ray.
Oh, my category is I got best duet.
Best duet. All right.
So although there was a list of amazing artists and great songs, there's going to be one winner, and that winner is Usher and Alicia Keys' "My Boo."
Okay.
It was Usher.
I wasn't too happy about that, but yeah, Usher, Alicia Keys, "My Boo." I wasn't too happy about that one, but it was amazing. It was an amazing song, so I let it slide.
What's your preference?
I would have preferred Deborah Cox and RL. We Can't Be Friends.
Yeah.
Me too.
I was gonna say
I
that
would prefer that to
too.
win.
Interesting.
Me too.
That's
I
just
was
me,
battling with that one.
You know, because that
So
was listen,
who
that
chose
song.
these winners?
Say
Huh?
it again.
You gotta read the
Desiree said
text
who chose
messages.
the
That's
winner.
like, you gotta read the text.
Who chose these winners? Because it sounds like a lot of 6 people on here, and 3 out of these 6. So there's
Uh,
3 other
the,
people to vote. So it's, who picked these answers?
the streets picked him.
Fuck the streets. We ain't talking about the streets.
I can't.
Streets ain't picking
Which
shit. The streets on the point they
which
talk about.
street?
That's the problem. We can't always go to the
What
streets.
street was it? Where at?
Exactly. What
now,
street?
What
Ray
town?
want to
What
have a
demographic?
conversation with them.
all right, so
Huh?
I mean, Usher had several nominations. Yeah, he did. So, all right. So, as y'all all know, I did put out the post for the world to comment. Me, Ray, and Jamal, we were talking amongst each other, and for some reason, people weren't cooperating. So I had to reach out to people personally, like, yo, so you really not gonna comment on the post? So, I had to reach out to some people, and, after tallying up everyone that I did reach out to, those were the numbers. Now, I agree. As far as that one, I definitely would have agreed with Ray. I would have went with RL and, Deborah Cox. That was my song.
That's why.
I don't know. I didn't go through enough yet in the relationship to really fully, you know what I'm saying, like feel that song at that moment, like when it was out. I
Oh,
wasn't
for
jaded
real,
yet,
okay.
so I didn't really. Yeah, I wasn't heartbroken or anything. Like I don't know. I couldn't fully appreciate that song when it was out.
Yeah, that
I was with
song
112 in the Lord and
that song hit
Deborah
home.
Cox and RL. I was in between those two.
I don't know. See, for me, it was RL and Deborah Cox was always number one, but I really would have liked to use Rihanna and Neo, "Hate That I Love You," because that's my jam. That's a
That's
good
enough.
one too.
Yeah, I like that song too.
So all right. So you said that shit jam, right? So, but think about it. Is it the best duet out of those ones? When you want to really hear a duet between two artists, and you looking for these, I don't know, these different type of like, lines being said and how they using their voices to just vocally get crazy together. You could really say that Rihanna and Neo would be over Deborah Cox and RL. Probably you won't say that though, Ray.
No, hell no. No, I would never say that. No, I wouldn't say that song was over Deborah Cox and RL. My bad. I thought I made it clear. Deborah Cox and RL is number one for me. Like, out of all those songs, nobody vocally brought it like those two, my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. Like Usher and Alicia Keys. Usher was at like one tone the whole time for the most part on that song. Alicia Keys was running that song. But when you matching somebody's energy like Deborah Cox and RL,
I can agree with that though.
yeah, man. What's next category?
All right, so for our next presenter coming to the stage, we have Victoria.
Hello again. So I have a category for best male R&B group. So it should be interesting.
Hey.
All right. So those nominees were Jagged Edge, 112, Jodeci, and Drew Hill. The winner is Drew Hill, which I am not thrilled about, let me say. My pick is I am not thrilled with that. No. Jodeci was my pick. I feel like hands down every single R&B group in this category was influenced by Jodeci for sure. None of them had Fonte swag, okay? Like nobody was ripping like KC. Well, I think Cisco was ripping like KC because he wanted to be a little KC, but I digress. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, no, that's it for me. No, Jodeci. Thanks.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I won't
Drew
lie
Hill.
to you guys. Drew Hill was my pick. I did pick Drew Hill.
That was mine too.
Oh wow.
I did pick Drew Hill. Vocally though, Casey and JoJo, I think that they're the best vocalists out of the four groups. But Drew Hill, like I don't know, I like more of their music than Casey and JoJo's music.
Yeah. That's
All right,
what
hold on, we got
I-
Jodeci had.
So why is
Jodeci
Boyz
had
II Men in
sexy.
this category? And Drew Hill
That's
wins
a
over
good
American
question.
Beauty. And again, no Boyz II Men. Well,
Yeah, no. Boyz II Men doesn't. I don't feel like they belong in this category. They were wholesome.
Honestly, if Boys to Men was in this
You don't think so?
category, I don't think they would have won.
They would blow everybody. No, I mean, I feel like vocally they blew kind of everyone else out the water. They had really good vocals.
Who you think
I just
Boys
feel
and
like they
Men
had a
did?
very- Yeah, I feel like they were very wholesome. They put me in mind of like a church choir at times. You know what I
True.
mean? Like very, very
I get
cookie
that,
cutter.
yeah.
I think that Jagged Edge and One Jodeci and Drew Hill, they all had this edge to them, that bad boy kind of swag. Boyz II Men was not like that at all. No, they didn't
Yeah,
give
they
that
weren't.
edge. They were very wholesome guys. Yeah.
Man, Drew Hill gave you that Rush Hour 2 song, or Rush Hour 1, You Are Everything. Y'all remember that?
yeah,
With
That was a good one.
men not
Oh,
fall
that was
into.
my joint.
All right, bro. So Rashad, putting together this
Good,
list.
because you took the comment that
Yeah.
What was the comment? What did he say?
How does Boyz II Men not fall into the male R&B category? Now, again, some people have to get left off. I'm not gonna front. I did forget about it. Was a couple I forgot about in these categories. Not saying that Boyz II Men isn't, because Boyz II Men definitely should have been here. You're absolutely right. But putting together a list, everybody's not gonna be on the list. Like every award show you see, every new song isn't gonna be out. It's gonna be the top 5, top 4 or 5. So unfortunately, Boyz II Men, we're left on this list, but we will definitely next list we'll make a category for Boyz II Men. We got you. Let's see. They were just as relevant as the other groups during that time frame, which is true. And I'm just saying, if you're male R&B, if your male groups are, most of these groups are the same era. Yeah, that's very true. But we'll do better next time. We got this. All right. So,
He's judging us like the Grammys right now.
right.
He's very passionate. He's very passionate. I'm enjoying that. Yeah. He's going hard on Boyz II Men.
Word. And
Yeah,
Usher.
he definitely is. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Don't pander to me. Last. All right. All right. So, our next presenter, is Mr. F. That himself coming back to the stage.
We back. All right. The next award that I'm presenting is Best Dressed Rapper. Don't kill me on who the people are in here, because I really don't know how some of them dressed anyway, because I don't even see them like that.
Facts.
But-
Me too.
Man.
Run it to tape.
You want to date?
All right. So, for best dressed male rapper, we had Fabulous, The Baby, and Moneybagg Yo. Two of them, I never even paid attention to how they dress.
Right.
But the winner is Mr. Fabulous. Fabo himself. Let's go.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree with that one, man. He's been
Okay.
around too long not to do it big.
Okay.
Does his baby's mother style him? Because isn't she a stylist? Isn't she like kind of responsible for his looks?
I think she
I
was
think
at
yeah.
one point.
I think Emily styles him. She does really good too. So yeah.
Yeah, she does.
That's how she got popular
Mhm.
with her styling, her company
Right.
that she started.
Yeah,
Starting
she
with him.
pulls some looks together.
I think that was a good
Yeah.
choice out of the three that was given.
I do too. I'm sorry, I
Fabulous was
see The
good.
Baby sometime, but I don't see Moneybagg Yo too often and what he wears.
If it wasn't Fabulous,
I
I
think-
would have preferred to be The Baby.
Me too. I think when it comes to the three that were in that, I don't know, style has changed so much, but who has done it like Fab where they started off one way and was killing it back then, all the way up until now and still killing it. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I see it.
But I felt like there could have been different people in that category versus The Baby and Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo dressed
Mhm.
like he from the streets.
Exactly.
So
There's
Regular
But
that's how-
and just say
Desiree, that's
The
how it's
Baby
going right
sometimes
now,
his
though.
clothes be too small. So
See, you know, I don't know.
yeah.
You know how I would have probably had in this category? Just because I know they could go from hood to GQ in 2 seconds. I probably would have went with, and people haven't seen him out in a while, but at one point ASAP Rocky was killing it.
ASAP Rocky.
Oh,
Yeah,
facts.
and then
yeah.
who's
Yeah, he
killing it
was.
right
A$AP
now?
Rocky. Nah, he's still fly.
Travis Scott. Nah, not saying that he not still flies. Like you don't really see him as much. Travis Scott is like kind of like ASAP Rocky right now of how ASAP was back then.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Travis Scott got stuff going, collaborations going on with Nike, you know, Jordan or whatever. He got collaborations with Vizu right now, like trying to bring Vizu back, even though I don't know if it ever left, but it's there. You know what I mean? Like, but
That's that
I would have
Kardashian
probably
dinner
put them in there. Yeah, yeah, it is.
All right. So Rashad says just making my input on the show. So just like you, Jamar, he said I'm lost in this category as well. How is Killer Cam and ASAP Rocky not part of this list? Not stunned on my man Fab, Brooklyn Fabber. I'm just saying how are those guys not mentioned. All right, so Rashad, the next award show together, I'm gonna collaborate with you.
Because Rashad stressing Jay out.
Yeah, like so the next show, we definitely gonna have you a part of the nomination selection board.
Yeah, because he about to take y'all head off because y'all ain't picking
Yeah,
the right
he
answer.
like
Listen,
he go wake up in the morning and be like, F the Chop House Award show. Like Lil Wayne.
I mean, if we talk Canada, we could talk Kanye too. Let's not leave Kanye out. I mean, Kanye is very stylish too. Like
He was. I don't know about now.
no,
yo.
he still is.
Kanye got his
I
own
don't
style.
know. Kanye wears
Yeah,
he
Kanye
wear
do got
different
his own little
shoes.
style. Yeah.
He wear different shoes with like just regular base items now, if you think about it. But he'll tell you how much his shirt is worth. Like this is a such and such shirt. It looked like a plain white tee, but he'll be like, this is a $800 shirt. And you're like, well, damn, I don't think I would have paid $8 for that. But now your points just went up because you told me it's $800. Nah, man. Nah. I don't think I would have put Kanye in that.
All right. So
Future though, he did say
he said, let me know when it's showtime. I'll be glad to appear again. And exactly, Kanye and Future.
Yeah.
Oh, there he go with his future. Please,
Oh my god.
please.
Yo, you know who be dressing though too? Migos.
Migos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They
They
do.
they got like a
They
foreign
do.
style to me. Like they
Yes.
not.
Yeah,
They got
do.
like a little overseas European type of swag, you know.
That's where our stuff come from though. Look at H&M. That's European, I think. You know,
No,
look at all these
that's
different
from
styles.
that's from no, but I know
where's
what you mean.
H&M?
They probably from right here. Like I think that's overseas.
I think it is. Hold on.
So,
All right, he says, just saying fashion-wise, as far as Future.
Future.
he got a weird
I don't-
style.
Future.
To me,
The way.
he's not
It should be
fashionable to
flip-floppy.
me.
Never mind. Let me hush because people get sensitive about
Future little
it. So let me hush.
Future a little flip floppy with his style. You know, like it's
Right.
not a style.
Yeah, it's not consistent. Yeah, it's not.
CC H&M is from Sweden. Swedish.
Oh, I thought that was from the UK. Oh, yeah, because it's Hens and Moritz. That's what it stands for. Hens and Moritz. Yeah, it is a Swedish brand.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. It's from Västerås, Sweden.
Okay, Mr. F that with the research on point.
Yeah, I got the Google searching over here.
Alright, so that concludes our award ceremony, guys. Or just playing around with the order. Yeah, cool. So that definitely concludes the award ceremony. What you guys think? You guys had fun?
It was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was pretty cool.
CC, it was alright.
So we may have to get
We gotta do it again. Do it a little better.
Yeah, and we may have to get another sponsor next time because Liquid Ink Gold is.
It's Liquid Gold ink. We always say it wrong.
But yeah,
People to type it in wrong.
but definitely, Rashad. Next time we have a show, we'll definitely include you in it as the nomination panel because in your eyes, we left off a lot of people, so we don't want that issue next time. And the next time, we'll definitely post on Facebook a little earlier, so therefore we can have more of a nomination because Desiree did not like our she didn't like the streets answer.
Right. Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, I agree with. Only one I didn't really agree with was the best male R&B group. But other than that,
You can't
no,
go.
I didn't like the best duet. I definitely would have went with, like we said, Alicia Keys. I mean, not Alicia Keys, Rarell and Deborah Cox. Or my second choice, like Ray said, would have been Rihanna and Neo. But I did like the Superhuman. And I forgot that was Chris Brown, so I thought it was Carrie Hilson's song at first. So
that was one of my favorites too.
I thought it was Carrie Hilson's song too.
Superhuman.
yeah.
Superhuman. That's both of them.
I thought it was Carrie Hilson.
I
thought it was her song originally, like he was featured on it.
Right, exactly. That's what I always thought.
Y'all better give my man his props. Don't play with him.
Oh, my bad.
The video was fire too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was good.
All right. So, guys have anything to add?
Look, the stimulus is coming in.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, they definitely ready to be lit.
Right, and it's funny. We were talking about off the
I
air
can't believe they let them.
about the guy who killed his family because his girlfriend didn't want to give him half the stimulus check. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, we
Listen,
didn't talk
people,
about that.
people
one?
get killed every day, B. Like over
That shit didn't make
less.
sense.
Damn.
So look,
That shit
it's not
crazy.
surprising.
Niggas dying over they half of the stimulus. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's bad because it's like, I mean, honestly, me personally, I feel like if I'm with a girl and or my baby mother, whatever the case is, she gets a stimulus check, I'm not going to be like ask for half or nothing crazy like that. You know, because and especially if she has the kids, like you know what, make sure you take care of the kids, and I'm good, you know, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for a stimulus check, nobody would have anything, you know what I'm saying? So stimulus checks are just extra for me.
Extra, yeah, man.
So,
But you know, you say that and it's because of where you may be at in your life. But I honestly see there are people out there that like they banking on this joint. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, yo, when my stimulus come, like you see all of the funny comedic TikToks and all that stuff, but people really that's how they really feeling. Like, yo, I want my shit.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that's waiting on it and just like really need it at this point. Like it's pressure is on for sure.
So all right, boom. Here go a question. I don't know what I don't know everybody's situation, their life, none of that yet. As far as like what y'all gonna do with y'all stimulus, but how do y'all view? CC? How do
What
y'all
you said
view?
to me?
I just said,
She laughed. She said,
Oh,
"What? How do y'all view the stimulus? Do you view it as extra? And like, what do you think you would use it for?"
I think that well, in my life, it's a little extra at this point. But I do not look down on people that aren't using it for stock, that aren't using it to buy a piece of land. There's real stuff going on here. Like people are behind in their rent. They don't have food. Their bills are piling up, and they literally have to use the money to pay their bills. So, like, I mean, this is very much needed money. But for me, I mean, it's going into my savings. I'm going to Barbados in July. I probably will use some of that money, to spend. And that's it. I have a kid going off to college. So, it's coming in handy for sure. But I'm not pressed for it. But there's a lot of people that are, they need it. And I just hate that rhetoric that we spit like, oh, what are you gonna do with it's like you have to, it's this pressure that you have to invest even a cent. And some people don't have that luxury at this point in time, like literally people are starving and getting kicked out or their car note is past due. Anything. I don't know. Get real sensitive when it comes to money. Don't tell people what to do with their money.
oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it was extra. I mean, after my year last year, I went from 2 incomes to none. So it was like my bills were set with a 2 income type of thing. But I made sure after what I went through from going from 2 incomes to just 1, I made sure I did what I was supposed to do last year. I didn't want to come into the new year with the struggle or trying to figure it out. So it's kind of extra for me this year. But I definitely invested it in my business, daughter's business. Put some to the side because if you don't need nothing, you just don't need nothing, But I do understand, some people definitely needed it. I've spoken to people where it was like, yo, my car's about to be repoed or they didn't have any food or they was way behind on or they just needed it. They spent their savings. They was very uncomfortable. So they put it back in their savings, I tell people during the pandemic, whether you got it like that or even if the pandemic's been good to you, still save, or if you can't save, pay all your bills because
Absolutely, you gotta save.
just gotta save or just if you're gonna have no ones, your bills should be paid. Like it can't be you ain't got no money and the bills not paid. Okay, something ain't right.
What? Am I handling this correctly? So everybody's gonna save and do the man. Listen.
Yeah, I'm not booking no flights. He's not going no fucking. I'm not even going on my birthday because I don't want to.
I'm not booking no flight either. But as soon as my stimulus
it's not for free. Are you shitting me? Like, what do you mean booking no flights? Like,
But I'm just saying though, as soon as my stimmy hit, I'm going to buy a horse and I'm going to buy a boat.
I'm gonna fix the machine at McDonald's because it's just been broke.
All out of control. I'm gonna ride my horse to get the boat, and I'm gonna ride the horse on the boat. I'm telling you.
Jason, he got a couple kids over there.
A horse and a boat for 1,400.
Right? Like he got the family of 4 over there. What's going on?
I got Dewey and Louie.
Yo. Shit, me, I was trying to see if I can get one for the bun in the oven. Like, yo, let me get something for that too.
Next year.
But nah, I think at this point in my life, I do want to save most of it, right? But there's some revamping that needs to happen. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of the clothes that I got, it's time to like throw them shits and just get rid of them and revamp my whole closet. Not saying I'm gonna do that, but these are the things that I think about. Then of course I got my clothing brand, so I do my hats right now. So that's one of the things I'm gonna invest in myself. Got a couple stocks that I'm eyeing. So it's just those different things. That's not saying I'm gonna do those things with it, but I just got it there. But I do understand the people who really, really need it for bills and stuff like that, who are behind. And that's what they should use their money on. But I just hope that with me seeing all these memes and the funny stuff is that people not really out there about to take this money and go on like 8 trips or go buy. And I'm not clocking their money, but it's like, be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? When you get it, be smart. Do like you said, save some of it. Pay yourself. That's what they always say. Pay yourself first. Whenever you do something, pay yourself first. Use the rest, either put it away or invest it, whatever you want to do with it. But yes, I do say pay yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know, let me shave a little bit off the top. Let me get like 5 of that. I'm gonna use that for myself, and then the rest could go here. You know what I mean? That's how I would look at it. Cause that first 6, I don't think none of us know what that shit is.
Where did it? Oh, I know where my first 6 went. It's sitting in my room.
You're a better man than me. I don't know where mine at. It had to be spent on good things, but I just don't know where it's at.
Yeah, it was a mine became a payoff for something I had to put a down payment on. So that's the only reason I know. Other than that, I probably wouldn't know either.
Yeah, that's good though. That's perfect.
So, all right. So we are at 1 hour and 23 minutes. So we're gonna sign off. We definitely thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the comments. Our very, very good friend, brother, Rashad. You know, he definitely had a lot to say, but we got you next one. Corinne, Cardi, Raven, Escobar, Ellis. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for the love.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you can definitely check us out on Facebook and YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel. And also, if you comment after, we will definitely, bring it up and talk about it on the next show. And let us know who you guys think in the comments. Like, who do you want to be the winners? And who should have won in your eyes? Definitely let us know and keep us posted. But again, I've been your host, Jay McMain.
I'm your co-host, EC.
I'm your boy, Ray.
It's your girl, Desiree.
It's your boy, Jamar, a.k.a. Mr. F That.
And I'm Victoria Elizabeth.
All right. And we will see you guys next week, next Tuesday, 8 p.m. See you guys later. Peace.
Later.